Hey everybody, it's me Joe, and I want to welcome you back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to speak fast. All right? So many students come to me and they say, Joe, native speakers speak really fast. I want to speak faster. This video is going to show you some secrets on how to do that. How many do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I got 5 or 6 secrets for you that'll show you how to speak faster. But before I get to those secrets, I want to tell you an overall secret about improving your speaking. And this comes from a fantastic speaker that I know from Poland. And she came up with this idea, and it's totally true. When babies are born, they don't speak, right? They just cry, but they listen, right? They listen for about a year before they say their first word. So listening is super important to speaking. The more you listen, practice listening, watch lots of videos every day. Listen, listen, listen. Okay? Listen to native speaker videos. That's a great idea. And then when you start talking, same way as babies don't care about mistakes, right? When they're talking, they just talk. They don't care about mistakes. When they're walking and they fall down, they don't say, oh, I'm going to quit walking now. I hate it. I made a mistake. They get up and they keep trying. So try to be more like a baby. Make your mistakes and keep going. Just practice as much as you can. You can become very fluent if you put in the time. All right, let's get to these secrets. All right, so I'm going to talk about things such as you're going to reduce sounds. That means put them together, closer together, or make them smaller. Cutting off parts of words. That's something that native speakers do. And connecting sounds, connecting them together. Those are the 3 main things that we're going to do. And I've got about 5 or 6 examples, as I've told you. So the first thing that native speakers use a lot of is contractions. We use contractions. So we use them so often that we don't even notice anymore. So you have to notice. So you can either start using them, or at the very least, watch this whole video so you'll learn how we speak so fast, so that when you're listening to us in movies, you'll know what we're saying, right? This is an important video for speaking and listening. So contractions, for example, instead of saying I would like to, I'd like to. I'd like to go to a movie tonight. Well, I'd like to stay home. I'd like to. So that makes it faster because you're cutting off a whole word. I would like to is fine, but you're not a native speaker. Native speakers say, I'd like to. Another one, he's so busy, right? Instead of saying he is so busy, we say, he's so busy he can't come. He's so busy nowadays. He's so busy. She's so busy. And here's another one that we do not write. This is only spoken. Don't make this mistake. What are you going to do? What are. Instead of what are to, we put it together. What are. What are. What are you going to do? What are you thinking? What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay? Put it together. So that's one. Contractions. Didn't, don't, can't. Okay? Contractions. Another one, here's another word, and this is kind of just the way we say it. We don't write these words. Native speakers don't write these words. Things like gonna, wanna, gotta, have to, woulda, coulda, shoulda, oughta. Let me go through those. There's a lot of words. Let me go through them one at a time and give you examples. All right? So you got to, remember, you got to say these words with me. You got to train your mouth with your ears. All right? Listen to me, and then you can say it too. I'm going to finish my homework. I'm going to finish my homework. It's a little longer. Shorten it. I'm going to finish my homework. I'm going to finish. I'm going to finish. Wanna means want to. I want to get home before the game. I want to get home before the game. I want to get home. I want to get home before the game. How about gotta? Gotta means got to. I gotta pass that test. I gotta pass that test. Have to, same as have to. I have to talk to you. Say it faster. I have to talk to you. I have to talk to you. Woulda, that means would have. I woulda called, but I didn't know your number. I woulda called, but I didn't know your number. Coulda means could have. I could have killed him for doing that, right? Say if somebody scratched my car, I could have killed him for doing that, all right? Or shoulda means should have. I should have killed him for doing that, all right? Really, I don't care very much about my car, but for example, I should have killed him. I should have called her. And the last one, oughta. All right, it's getting late. I ought to go. I ought to go. I ought to go. I ought to get going. Okay? That's those words. They speed it up and make you sound more like a native speaker. Another thing we can do is the word you, we reduce it and we change its pronunciation. Native speakers do this. You'll often hear this in conversations. What are you doing? We don't say, what are you doing? We say, what you doing? What you doing? So what are you becomes whatcha. Whatcha. What you doing? Hey, what you doing on the weekend? What you doing tonight? Or another one is, where are you going? Instead of saying that slowly, 4 words, where are you going? We say, where are you going? So it's just kind of 3 parts. Where ya going? Where you going? Hey, where are you going on Saturday? Another one is, it goes with you with would. Would you help me? Instead of saying, would you help me? We say, would you help me? Wouldja. Wouldja. Would you help me? All right. So remember, we don't spell those things. When you're writing, spell out the whole words. All right. Would you help me? But speaking, would you help me? Another thing we do, you'll notice, is we cut off T's and D's. Okay? Sometimes we cut off the letter T. For example, say if I'm planning a party and I want it to be perfect. I want it to be perfect. So it says I want, but we say it a little faster. All right? I want it to be perfect. I want it. Want it. So the first T, and the T in want is not there anymore. It sounds like want it. Want it. I want it to be perfect. I want it to be perfect. Okay? Here's a D example, and a lot of times we take out the D in the word and. Okay? You'll hear this a lot. So I'm wearing a blue and white shirt. Blue and white. Say it a little faster. Joe's wearing a blue and white shirt. Blue and white. Blue and white. So it's either an or just an. Blue and white. All right? Here's another one that we do when we cut off letters. It's with him and pronouns. Him, her, he's, them. All right? For example, he's or she's, I think he's great. But if you say it faster, I think he's great. I think he's great. So there's no H. I think he's great. I think he's great. I think she's great. Little different. I think she's great. But with the he, we take off the H. I think he's great. Take off that H. Him. I like him. What do you think of Joe? I like him. I like him. I like him a lot. Right? I like him, but I'm saying it faster. I like him. Like him. For his and her, sometimes you say, it's his turn. If we're playing a game, it's his turn. Or it's his turn to wash the dishes. It's his turn. It's his turn. It's her turn. It's his turn. Right? More common one, them. Them. Instead of saying them, sometimes we reduce it down to M. So, hey, where are Joe and his friend? They're supposed to come. We got to start. And it's like, forget him. Forget him. We don't need him. Right? We don't need him. So him or them. We don't need him. We don't need him. So sometimes you take off words. You don't spell it that way. Don't write it that way. Say it. And here's the last one. The last way we change words to speed it up, and you'll hear this a lot. If a T sound comes between two vowel sounds, often we change the T to a D, right? Think about this, the word better, we say better, right? I want to help make your English better, better. The D sound. Or say butter, butter, right? Put on your bread or on potatoes. Butter, with a D, butter, butter. Pass me the butter, okay? Water, you guys often see me, if you're one of my students, you see me with a big jug of water, with a D, water, water, not water, water, okay? Here's in a longer sentence, put it in the garbage. Put it in. So that first T in put is between a U sound and a sound, right? So that's in between. So we change it to more of a D. Put it in. Put it in. Put it in. Put it in. Right? And the T in it also gets changed because in is a vowel sound. Put it in. Put it in. Put it in. Just put it in. Hurry up, put it in. Okay? So those are all different ways that you could hear native speakers speaking, how we change words, we reduce them, we cut them, we connect them, and thus we speak faster. I hope you've watched the whole movie. If you have any questions, write them down below and I'll write back to you. Also, if you want to keep learning, you're going to see videos popping up here. Bing, bing, bing. Right? These are more pronunciation videos and speaking videos to help you sound more like a native speaker. I want to really help you improve your English, so I hope you keep watching. All right? That's it for now, everybody. Bye-bye.